Hello, thank you for joining me. It's Monday, the 12th of February. I'm here with a 2-card tarot reading for you, and I'm here every day. So if you'd like to like and subscribe to this channel, you'll get a reading every day. Okay, so let's see what we've got today. Oh, interesting. Okay, first of all, I thought that was a wand card, but actually it's the death card, which I really like in this crystal tarot pack that I've got here. And in very similar colours, we've also got the 5 of Wands. Okay, that's really freaky actually, because if I lean over here, I've also got the 5 of Wands. That's a card that came out for me this morning. So double helping of those for me today. Okay, so this is the Crystal Tarot by Philip Permer. And the lovely thing about these cards is each one has its own crystal, which you can see there and there. So let me just find the book and I will tell you what those crystals are. Okay, right, so let's go with the death card first. So the death card crystal, which you can see just at the bottom there, there's 3 of them, is crocoite. I don't know if I've said that right, but it does smooth the rough seas of change and help you ride even the greatest and most uncomfortable of challenges. Okay, lovely little picture of it there as well. I do love this death card because it reminds me of the Day of the Dead, you know, the kind of Mexican celebration. I don't find it scary at all. And obviously there are some versions of the death card that can be a little bit menacing with that Grim Reaper kind of style. But this, to me, reminds me of a phoenix rising from the flames and that idea of rebirth and a new you. So I really find that very, very interesting when I see this card today. Let's just quickly have a look at what the 5 of Wands has got. Oh, I love this crystal. I didn't recognise it at first, but it's blue lace agate. I've got some polished varieties, but that's a very unpolished, rough and ready version. Blue lace agate is great for your throat chakra. Okay, when I'm doing crystal healing, I do put little little blue lace agate crystals along with a kyanite crystal on the throat chakra, and that helps remove any blockages. So why is blue lace agate good? Well, it calms your emotions and aids clear communication. Okay. Right, I feel like this week we're starting afresh. I feel like we had lessons to learn last week. I feel like there was lots of ideas about getting our thoughts in order, maybe helping others or others helping us and working stuff out. But I really feel like this beautiful healing energy we've had of this new moon over this weekend has wiped the slate clean and given us this opportunity to renew and really step into our power. And I feel like, again, this is coming out of these fire, almost emerging from the ashes of this fire as a completely new person. But I'm looking at the flowers that are around this death card, and I'm looking at the beautiful buds that are on these branches. And I feel like this is, again, you know, what we get in the springtime for those of us in the Northern Hemisphere. Obviously, we're at that time when we're almost in spring. And life is starting to begin again. And I really feel like this is the message that life is starting to begin. But I do feel there's still an element of things trying to mess with us a bit. I feel like the 5 of Wands is that idea of chaos and maybe people just trying to tie us down to things that we said we were going to do that we're now not able to do. I feel like contracts are coming in here as well. Sometimes we change our own minds about things. So maybe there is an element that you were going to do something, but you've now changed your mind and you've realised it's really not going to work for you. So you're going off in a different direction. And I do feel sometimes when that happens, other people around us can be a little bit put out. So I kind of do feel like giving a warning here that you could quite easily spend today getting involved in arguments and unnecessarily using your energy to justify yourself and your decision making and the direction that you're wanting your life to go in. So I feel like that is the message here with this blue lace agate and our throat chakra of just saying, speaking very clearly and concisely, but you might have to be quite forceful. You might have to put some boundaries in. You might have to say no. And with that, people can react quite strongly. So I do feel like this death card coming in may mean the end of some relationships in some formats. And that is the unfortunate thing about moving away into new pastures, that, you know, people that you really held in high regard or that you spent a lot of time with, you're now not fitting, and you both know it. And you can do that moving on amicably, or you can do it and just argue and argue and argue. And there's lots of different ways that can play out in our worlds, can't it? But I really do feel like last week and the new moon that we had over the weekend really has cleared a lovely path and helped us heal and come to terms with different things that we've had to move on from. So do you want to keep going back over that same old ground? I feel like that would be unnecessary. You know, that's the person that got divorced 20 years ago and is still arguing with their ex, isn't it? You know, there are people, you know, people that just cannot let something go. I think, you know, maybe we've all been that person at some time in our life, but it really is now drawing a line and moving on. So I hope that helped. One thing I really do love about these crystals is that they are the extra message here. So if you do have either of these crystals to hand, then maybe use those, keep them in your pocket, and carry them with you today, just as an extra helping of support from the universe. Okay, I'll be back again tomorrow with another reading for you, so please do join me then. Okay, bye for now.